Teamwork always make the dream work. Teamwork always make the dream work. And see, a lot of y'all don't want to put in no work. Y'all want a man that's already put together. Most men that's already put together, they already belong to somebody. Or they don't want nobody. They doing them. If people just really pick one person, found you somebody that really likes you and you really like them, and y'all have a meeting of the minds, sit down at the table and we decide to say, man, what we gonna do? The goal is to purchase a home or start this business or create a family or to make it to where we can at least afford to do this and this and this and this and this. And if y'all locked in and focused on that and quit worrying about what everybody else is doing and looking around you and worrying about society and what they talking about on this music or what these rappers doing or what your friends doing and all that, you realize that a lot of these people, some of these people, they got all this stuff, they ain't even happy themselves. You see, money don't make you happy. Money is a tool. And when you don't know how to use a tool the correct way, it'll fail you. And that's the problem with the majority of the people in this country. We don't know how to use money correctly. And I'm going to throw myself in there too, because sometimes I get a little reckless with money and I'll start spending. Like I was just talking to somebody not too long ago and messed off some thousands of dollars dating and flying them in and flying out and doing all that. And, it really wasn't even worth it, And that's something else that we got to pay attention to. When you see the signs and the writings on the wall and somebody ain't what they need to be for you and they not the type of person that, fits the bill or fit what you looking for, learn to cut them ties. Stop holding on to people that don't deserve to be in your presence, that ain't earned the right to be around you, to talk to you, to get the love and the game and the jewels and the vision and to be around you, to touch you and hear or see or smell the aroma of what you got going on. It's a lot of pretending going on out here. It's a lot of people faking. And if you ain't paying attention, you'll get somebody around you like somebody I just was talking to who was trying to convince me to go backwards in order to keep them in my life. And I had to make an executive decision and say, do I love this individual that much that I'm going to allow them to take me backwards? To have me doing things that I used to do that I done got of, that I done outgrew. Being in the clubs, outside in the streets and all of that, drinking and all that, hanging around people that ain't got their life together. Do I love this individual that much that I'm going to let them set me back and put me back in a position where I can get back around some people that could potentially put me in the mold to where I'm back doing things that I don't got no business doing, knowing that I used to be a street nigga, knowing that I used to tote them pistols, knowing that I used to get it in, knowing that I used to get money and all that. Do I want to even entertain that and open that door? And I decided not to do it. I decided to choose myself. And I had to walk away from them. And I loved this individual. I wanted to be with this woman. But just because she wasn't willing to come up to where I'm at. See, you don't never go back down to bring somebody up. Unless they're saying and they reaching out and they saying, man, I want to come up there. But you are in no means to allow somebody to pull you back down. But if they're trying to come up there where you at, you can come down there and get them and bring them up there. But you are not to allow anybody, I don't care who it is, to bring you back down and take you back to something that you had already came through and came up out of and got away from. And that's what this individual tried to do to me. They tried to set me back and get me and make me believe that Me moving in the direction I'm moving in, me walking with God, me deciding to change my life, me deciding to become an entrepreneur, me deciding to do the mundane thing, which is not running the streets because I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to get to the mills. I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to find my wife. If I allowed this individual to pull me back down, I could find myself back in a cell or dead or broke and disgusted. And then guess what? Guess what she gonna do? Guess what she would have did had I allowed her to do that to me? She was gonna kick me to the curb for the next nigga that was doing the things that I was doing before. So you gotta be mindful of that. Don't let these women trick you out your spot. Or don't be too soft or fall for them too hard to the point that they'll get you to the point to where they allow you to self-destruct and fuck everything that you built up. The Bible from the beginning to the end tells you what kind of woman to watch out for. In Genesis, the serpent tricked Eve. And to me, in referencing that, that's a woman who's friendly, gullible, and is receptive to what another man has. If a man has more to you in that, and if a man with the right mouthpiece come, the right mouthpiece, she gonna bite, and she gonna allow him to make her be disloyal to you. All through the Bible, it talks about women and how they are and what kind of women to stay away from. Y'all need to pick them books up. Because ain't no way I'm finna allow a Jezebel or some woman who's doing the things that the Bible done told me to watch out for, who I see, who's blatantly showing me that they don't have any respect, care, concern, or love, or compassion, or loyalty to me, to take me off my game and throw me off and have me doing some shit that's gonna set me back and have me looking crazy, and then they run off out here and be fucking with some other nigga. And even if they ain't talking to another nigga, don't allow nobody to take you off your game and set you back or throw you off your shit. Because people will do it. Friends too. We living in the last days, man, and being real is rare. Fake is everywhere. You got a lot of pretenders around here, man. A lot of people faking to be real. A lot of people faking to have your best interest. A lot of people faking to be friends. Pay attention to the stuff that you see, because everything that you see, you ain't gotta catch the whole caboodle. The best way to see somebody is not to see them. The best way to see somebody is not to see them. The person gonna show you who they is when they not around you. When a person show you that, and they show you that they not worthy or deserving of your time, energy, and effort, cut they motherfucking ass off. See, something that I'm realizing is that there's more women that don't got their stuff together than there is that do. There's a lot of women out here that's in the world in the way, just like there is men. But there's even more women that's like that, because you got to remember, in some instances, it's 20 to 1. So I meet more women that don't know if they coming or going than I do of women that got they self together. And I'm in all kind of circles. I'll be in all kind of groups. I'm in all type of environments and settings. And it's unfortunate that a lot of you women aren't thinking beyond what's between your legs, and that y'all running around here letting these men just knock y'all up, put babies in you, and then you ain't got no way to take care of them. You don't got a career, or you don't got no money, or you don't got no hustle about yourself, and now he done left you with this kid, and then y'all got the audacity to do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You done did it once. Why you ain't learned from that first situation with that one brother? Now here you go, you done did it again 3, 4, 5 times. So ain't now time in there that you stop and say, Wait a minute, I don't need to have no another baby. Or wait a minute, let me go to school so I can do something to provide a better way for me and my kids. Or wait a minute, I need to slow down and do a little better picking on the type of man that I choose to talk to. Because otherwise, I keep running into these guys that keep putting their dick up in me and fucking me and leaving me with a baby and they ain't even here to help me take care of the baby or help provide or nothing. When is that light bulb gonna go off? Because I ain't seeing it. The women that got themselves together and all that, you know, you got to really pick your poison out here. If you a man and you happen to find a woman that is attractive and she has a career, I'm talking about a real career. She making 6 figures or close to that, you know, I even go $60,000-$70,000 a year. You got a woman and she doing that and she ain't a hoe. She ain't running around here just got no bunch of niggas in her DM or all in her phone. She ain't running around here in the streets every night or every weekend when she ain't at work. She ain't talking to no whole bunch of men or disrespecting you. And she helps. She's submissive. She's willing to take advice and be guided. And she even gives you advice and teaches you some things. If you happen to have a woman like that and she helping you get to the bag, you better marry her, keep her, and sit your ass down. Because a lot of these women out here, they ain't on that. If you get a woman and she ain't got all that, but she just for you and she got your back and she loyal and she helping you get to the money and you done made it and you done got it, you done got up out the hood or you done got your shit together and all that and she helped you play a part in that and you know she helped you do that, man, put a ring on that girl finger, man. Cause ain't nothing out here. Take it from me, a guy that's been single and searching and looking for something worth talking to for a long time. You got a lot of women out here that's pointing the finger and judging and got something to say. You got a lot of women that got something to say. You got a lot of critics out here. But they don't got nothing. Most of the women that be running their mouth and talking all the time, they ain't even got their shit together. But they always got something to say. See, it's the ones that got their stuff together that feel entitled. Every now and again, you'll run into one of them that's crazier, that's feeling like, you know, they something. If I'm in a relationship with you and I feel like you don't respect me or value me or care about the things that I'm telling you that I find disrespectful, then we have a serious problem. And it's going to either lead to one or two things. We're going to have a conversation and you're going to correct it. Or two, I'm finna move around because I'm tired of talking to you. I done told you the same thing a gazillion times. You keep doing the same stuff. You ain't changed. You steady doing the same thing. You feel like you being in my presence and talking to me is enough when it's not. I don't have to talk to you. It's a gazillion attractive women out here and a gazillion coochies. So your one coochie, because you attractive, does not make you a catch to me, especially talking to me and I'm a man that pays for the dates. When you around me, you don't even have to go in your pockets. You don't have to spend nothing unless, you know, you insist. I'll let a chick pay for a date after I done paid for 7, 8, 9, 10 dates and you want to pay for this date, I'll let you. I ain't tripping on that. That shows me that not only am I dealing with a woman and somebody that's not trying to just take advantage of me, but that you see what I'm doing and that you respect it and you have enough decency to say, this one's on me. I like that. That means that I can work with you and we can probably make some money together, become millionaires together and grow old together, get married and have a family and all that, because things like that show that you are not just out for yourself. See, a relationship isn't just about 50-50 or who can take you here or who can give you this or, you know, what a person looks like. It's a lot more to go into that. And I think a lot of y'all miss the whole memo because y'all be focused on all the stuff that really don't hold no real value. You know, I could take you to a nice restaurant, but I may have a girl at home, or I may be a gigolo. I may get several 8 different women. I may have a whole route that I'm finna run on you, and you ain't even gonna catch it because you only worried about a meal, or what I'm driving, or what I'm wearing, or what type of jewelry I got on. See, stuff like that makes you receptacle to the BS, and then y'all become damaged, and now you can't be who you're supposed to be for the next person you're talking to, because every time you done went, you chasing around these guys for what they have, when most of the guys that got something, I used to be, into playing games and playing with women and all that. When I was younger, I was a D-boy, and I had cars and money, fame, fear, all that, a reputation in the streets. I would tell women that I had somebody at home. And most of the time, most women, they still talk to me. Why? Because I gave them the option to decide if they want to talk to me or not for themselves, instead of me tricking them and telling them, hey, I want to be with you and I'm only interested in you, when I know that I'm out here busting chicks down, or I got a woman at home. And see, when you get money and you a nice looking guy and you ride and fly and they know you got the fame and the name and all that, you keeping it real, that's gonna make them even want to talk to you even more. So see, a lot of you women, y'all don't get that. Being real and keeping it real with a man, and letting the man see that, you got his best interest at heart, instead of you coming to just take something. See, a lot of us, we tired of footing the bill. We tired of catering and laying out the red carpet to women that don't deserve it. See, while you keeping your money, we still got to make sure we look good. So that means we got to wear nice attire. We got to drive nice attire. We still got to pay our bills. We still got rent or mortgage or car notes or insurance or light bill, gas bill. We got them same bills y'all got, plus ourselves. Plus, we got to come and take you on a date and all that. So when you get a guy and the guy's taking the time out his day to date you or court you or take you somewhere, give you some type of positive energy, some type of vernacular, and showing you that he's really into you, and you playing with him, especially if he a guy about something and he got himself together, he got a career, or he got a business, or he making a decent amount of money, a nice living for himself, he got his stuff together, and here you come feeling like just because you giving him some box, or because you look like something, or because of what you done accomplished for yourself that he ain't benefiting off of, makes you a catch to him. You ain't showed him or gave him no reason to feel like, you something. A lot of y'all feel like just because y'all got the box, that gives y'all the groundwork or the leeway to do whatever you want. And this is why I try to tell men that you have to not think with what's in your pants, because dealing with a lot of these women, especially these modern women, they feel like that gives them the keys to control you, to put a battery in your back and tell you what to do. When in reality, a lot of y'all ain't even really wife material. See, y'all don't want to have this discussion because, a lot of y'all ain't going to be able to handle it. It's going to make y'all feel some type of way. I'm starting to realize that a lot of you ladies feel like just because y'all be coming around and giving a man some time or some of your energy, that he should feel privileged and special. Well, newsflash, that don't make you nothing to us. We ain't looking at you or feeling like, we just gained, or won $1 million just because you paying us some attention. You got to understand, it's 20 to 1 out here in some areas. Where I'm at, it's 20 to 1. So I'm going to just speak for me. There's a lot of women who have careers. There's a lot of women who are financially stable. There's a lot of women who are educated. There's a lot of women who look good. There's a lot of women who got fat asses. There's a lot of women who got pretty faces. But the one thing that matters more than all of that is respect. If you do not respect us as a man, and we have to keep telling you, you're doing too much. You can't wear that. You go out too much. Who is all these niggas in your phone? What you got going on? You disrespectful. You don't listen. You spending all the money. If we got to keep telling you all these different things, and if you have to keep being checked for something, then ain't nobody trying to deal with that. I would rather be single than to deal with a disrespectful, disloyal, hard-headed, trifling, tacky, no good woman. Your accolades, you having a career, you having some money, you having an education, don't mean nothing to a man. See, we don't care about that. The only thing we care about is getting some respect. That's the most important thing to us. Next, some guys may tell you, long as they can hit that box, they good. I'ma tell you, for me, for a real man, a man that got something going on, that owns some businesses and got a career and got his life together and ain't running around here sleeping with any woman that he see, the one thing that I value the most is respect. Secondly, you know what I mean? If you have some class, then I care about if I can communicate and conversate with you. You know, what you got going on up here. Then I care about if you a hustler or not. If I can make some money with you. If we can collide and come together and get paid. But first, the most important thing to me, and I'm sure most men, a real man, a man that ain't just trying to stick his dick in you and then go out here and see what else he can get. A man is really looking for a wife, somebody that he can build with, settle down and start a family, grow old with, create generational wealth and build a legacy with. The first thing that we're looking for outside of after we done met you and we see you and we're attracted to you, the first thing we want to see is that you have some respect. This is something that a lot of you women are showing that y'all lack today in this new society. Y'all done let City Girls, Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and the likes get y'all so out of whack with these pro-women movements and all this BS that they speaking on this music. Or y'all done went crazy from getting all these injections and BBLs and surgeries that now y'all done lost sight of reality. When the real deal is, if you are to try to find a man that's gonna try to put a ring on your finger or take you serious or want to be with you, somebody that got something going on with himself, he's not gonna put up with that disrespect. Or you running the streets all the time. Every weekend you want to go out with your girl them, or you hanging with some nigga that don't even really like your man just because you want to be outside. See, y'all don't understand. See, man, everything we do has to add up and make sense. We do everything for a reason. So ain't no man finna hang with a woman that he don't have no interest in unless he's gay. So if a man is hanging with you, 9 times out of 10, he find you attractive. And see, this is what y'all gotta understand. All us men don't holler at women the same. We all got different approaches. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, we holler at women, you know, direct, and we let you know what we own. Some men are disrespectful. He may come at you sideways and say something inappropriate. That's because he don't really care. You got some man that won't say nothing, that'll play cool and to be friend, to kikiing with you and all that. That's the more soft, subtle man. He ain't really finna just let you know what his true intentions is. You got some man that's gonna sell you a dream and tell you whatever he thinks you want to hear. Then you have some man that, you know, they gonna act accordingly, but at the same time, he gonna let you know that I'm the shit too. And I got it going on, and I can bag any broad I want. I don't gotta talk to you. And he gonna do that without even saying that to you. You gonna feel that way by how he talking, because he gonna speak so highly about himself and what he got going on that it's gonna imitate you, and you gonna feel some type of way and be saying that he talk too much or you too arrogant. See, y'all don't like a man that feels good and feels highly about himself. You want a man that's gonna be feeling and thinking that you everything in the world. Well, see, some of us, we don't understand, and we done caught on that, most women only gonna really talk to you according to what you have. And see, some of y'all, a lot of y'all, are requesting and asking for things and wanting things from man that y'all can't even afford to buy for yourself. So here we go back again, having a repeat, because we just had to fire Lisa that was talking to, who was tripping. Now, here I go talking to you when I just had to deal with old girl, or, I probably had a baby mama. A lot of us, we tired. And see, we learn through the things that we go through. A lot of people just go through things and repeat them. When you learn through the things you go through, it's not just go through them. You don't want to repeat the same thing. You see things, you pick up things, and when you see something that's similar to something that you've been through and all the mess that you done experienced, you're not finna really allow or put up with that. And I think a lot of you women think that just because you got that box, that makes you a catch, when in reality, to guys like myself, I don't care about your box. We'll get to that when it's time. See, I'm looking at all the stuff that means something. Is she a hoe? What she be doing when I ain't around? The best time to see you, the best way to see you is when I can't see you. So I'm gonna say this again. The best way to see you is to not see you. And I used to say this all the time, especially when I was in the feds. See, a lot of people think that, you have to catch the person doing whatever they doing to find out, to see if they cheating on you. You don't got to catch nobody. You know what I mean? A lot of times, if you just pay attention to the movements and the way people act, they gonna tell them themselves. So the best way to see you is not to see you, because who you really are, what you really do, what you really be on when I'm not around you, it's gonna come to the light. The best way to see you is not to see you. Because when you around me, you're gonna be on your best behavior. So you're gonna give me this false representation and trying to have me thinking and feeling like, you for me. But when you ain't around me and you with your girls or you by yourself, that's when I'ma see what you on. And it could be as simple as somebody continuously not picking up the phone at night, or somebody who continuously missing in action every weekend, or somebody who continuously acting weird when they get certain sets and stuff like that, or a female saying a guy's their friend but you can't meet him, stuff like that. All of that, them is telltale signs. A person who got to turn their phone off when they come around you and stuff like that. With certain things that you can pick up on and you can see it, you can tell that, it's something shady going on here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, society has crippled and did an injustice for sisters and women in general, because y'all ain't held accountable for nothing. And when somebody try to hold you accountable, then they gaslight you, then they manipulating you, then they trying to control you, then they a narcissist. Can't nobody be a narcissist, baby, for telling you, you need to stop drinking so much, or, hey, you trying to be in a relationship with a man and, it's unhealthy and it don't look right for you to be trying to talk to me or be with me, and you got all these different men in your phone that you talking to and hanging out with. I don't feel that that's appropriate. That's not control. That's having boundaries. That's setting the tone. And if you really care about somebody and you really want them and you respect them and you love them, guess what you're going to do? You're going to nip all that stuff in the bud. See, a lot of y'all can't do that because y'all wanna have y'all cake and ice cream too. And y'all be wanting to finagle and play on a man and think that a man's supposed to be subjective and accepting to your BS because you giving him your time and your box. When don't nobody want no ran down box. If you got more miles on you than a car from 1974, what I'm gonna do with that? What value are you adding to me if 1,000 niggas, when I take you outside, stopping and hollering at you and know you and done had you and bust you down and ran threesomes on you and all that? Don't no man want no woman like that. Don't no man want no woman that can't listen to him, that don't respect him. It's already hard enough for a man to talk and communicate, and you get a man that he want to open up and he talking to you and he being vulnerable and communicate, and you want to get a man some problems, or you want to set him back with your BS. He forking out cash, paying, doing all this extra stuff, trying to show you something, but you showing him the opposite of what he need to see, and you wondering why he ain't offered you a ring yet. Ain't no man that got nothing going on in life finna settle down, marry, wife, be with, be loyal to a chick that's for the streets, or a chick that's disrespectful, or a chick that don't want to accept guidance, or a chick that is bad with money. You don't know how to handle money. Every time I give you some bread, you blow it. But when I tell you to help with the store or to go help run this route so we can add some more money to the pot, you don't want to do that, but you always got your motherfucking hand out. Don't no man want that. You a leech. And you setting him back, and he can have better. He better off being by himself. A man that is talking to a woman and she does not want to play her position, which could be, it ain't got to just be cooking and cleaning, because a lot of us men cook and clean themselves. I cook and clean for myself. I wash dishes, I cook, I clean, I fix things, I do whatever it is that needs to be done, I can do it myself. So when I'm talking to a woman, the last thing I'm talking to a woman for is for her to cook and clean. I'm talking to a woman because I'm looking for somebody that I can build with, somebody that I can start a family with, somebody who has the vernacular and the audacity, the intelligence to know how to get out here and get something done. I want somebody that's going to be like old girl that's married to Gucci Mane. I could take and give you this money and I could leave and go do whatever else I'm doing and you done doubled it up. Or I could trust you. I don't got to worry about while I'm out of town handling business, or I done flew back home to see my kids or my mother. I don't got to worry about you being bounced around all through the walls of my house or in some nigga bed getting took to the mattress because you can't keep your legs closed. Your career, your education, and how much money you have and what you own does not make you a catch to a man. And it's time that you women understand that. What you have, what you done accumulated, your accolades in life does not make you a catch to a man. We don't care about that. What we care about is if you loyal and if you gonna give us some respect and if we can trust you. And if you ain't gonna blow through all our money. If your accolades and what you done accomplished ain't adding to or helping him get to where he trying to go, that has no value or no bearings to a man. And I think a lot of you sisters and you women had that confused. It looks good, it's a bonus. You know, a guy may feel like, yeah, I'm talking to a woman, she got her own money, she's educated, yada, 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 and she's nice looking. Yeah, that's my girl. But really, in the grand scheme of things, if you're not helping that man build, if you're not helping that man grow, if you're not helping that man advance in life, your accolades don't mean shit. We could do without them. We would rather have a woman that was sleeping under the bridge, who we can guide, that can do the things that we need done, that's going to respect us, listen to us, be loyal to us, be faithful to us, respect us, and do the things that we tell her to do, than to be with you with everything that you have accomplished in life. And a lot of y'all don't understand that. Because see, society doesn't let it go to y'all head that, you know, a man, and the only way you a man is if you give us your money, and we're the catch, we're the prize. What makes you a catch and a prize? What is a man catching, and what is his prize for talking to you? Because just talking to you and catching you does not make you a prize. And don't no man want to wait until he marry you for you to show him what he getting. Make that make sense. I'ma marry you. This whole time you've been showing me dysfunction and chaos, and I'm gonna put a ring on your finger. If you expecting a man to marry you, it gotta make sense. So that means that you need to start the moment of, the day of, when you start talking to a man, when you do your initial meet and greet, your first representation, when you meeting a guy, it starts then. It don't start after you get the ring. If a man is to put a ring on your finger and want to marry you and make you his wife, he needs to see that. I need to see something in you that shows me that all these other women in the world don't even matter. I'm going to focus just on you. You got to remember, again, it's 20-1 out here. So you run into a man who's nice looking, in shape, got his money together, got a career, an entrepreneur, owns businesses, assets, faithful, not running around here just talking to all kind of women sleeping around, and you want him to marry you. You have to give him something for him to feel like all this other stuff, all these other, I'm gonna give up my independence. I'm gonna stop being a bachelor, a single man that can run around here and have my way and talk to any woman I want to and do whatever I want to do. I'm gonna give all that up to talk to you, to just be with you and have this one box for the rest of my life. You have to do more than look pretty and show up, sweetie. That's not gonna get you that ring. A lot of y'all don't even know how to communicate or have decent conversations. Too many times with too many people, I keep going back and having this same situation, this same outcome. And the reason why we keep having this same roadblock is because a lot of y'all done bit into the narrative that a man is gonna just, lay out the red carpet and you just showing up and being there and being in his presence and giving him some attention and talking to him is enough. It's not. You're not the only woman out here. It's too many of y'all. A guy that got himself together, he has options. Just like a guy that don't got himself together, still got options. The quality of women changes when you have yourself together versus when you don't. You can still bag a chick that got herself together when you don't. I've done it a gazillion times. When you got good energy and your aura speaks volumes and people know you, especially if you got a reputation, you know what I mean? And sometimes you don't gotta have a reputation. It could just be how you move. Somebody can see and they can tell, because I'm in a state where nobody really knows me. But it done been several times different people done said, man, you walking around like you own this motherfucker. Or who is you? You act like you seem like you somebody important. But it's just my energy. And that's because, I come from something. I've been somebody before this, before the podcast, before the entrepreneurship, before the career. When I was in the streets, I was somebody. Since I've pretty much been walking and talking enough age and left my mama's house when she put me out as a kid, when I decided to be in the streets, I've been somebody. So my energy and the way I move and how I'm coming gonna be different than, somebody who just, came of age and just started getting and reaching and having certain things. But you sisters gotta start paying attention, man. Y'all gotta wake up and realize that, a lot of y'all fumble good man. And you fumble a good man because you feel like just because, you're talking to him, you've done your part. Just because you opened your legs, you've done your part. It don't stop there. Just because you're around and opened your legs, there's another chick that's willing to do the same thing and better, to talk to that guy that you now have the attention of, that is interested in you, but you ain't willing to do the things that you need to do to keep it. Because you feel entitled to that. You feel like you owe that, like you do that, like you earned it, when you ain't earned nothing. He just see you, he like you, he attracted to you, you look good, and maybe he do want to get you in the bed. But it's certain things that you need to do if you want a nigga to look at you for more than just a cum rag, to take you to the mattress. It's a certain way you gotta move. And I feel like a lot of you ladies, y'all missing the mark on that. Stop letting these entertainers in TV mislead y'all and guide y'all down a dark hole that y'all can't get out of. Because a lot of y'all done scarred and ruined y'all reputation and y'all bodies and y'all names up imitating this stuff that y'all see them do. When a lot of them don't even really do the stuff that they be talking about. And now here you are, that took your overgrown butt out here, and now you trying to imitate what you done seen them do. You trying to imitate what they showing you on social media, what you seeing on TV, thinking that that's gonna get you a man. Y'all gotta learn that a lot of that stuff don't be for y'all good. These people be playing on y'all intelligence. Cause don't no real man want a thought. Don't no real man want no hoe. Don't no real man want no gold digger. Don't no real man want no female anybody else can get. Don't no real man want nobody that he can't trust. Don't no real man want no woman that's disrespectful. And a lot of y'all are too disrespectful. You so disrespectful that disrespect ain't even the word that need to be used for you. Some of y'all unruly. I done seen chicks treat niggas bad. I'm talking about niggas just cashing them, showing them everything, doing everything. You talking to old boy, you acting like you entitled to that. Like, buddy, gotta keep doing that. And I be sitting there wondering, like, homie, when you gonna wake up and realize that she needs you? You don't need her. You cashing her. Fire her. I'm the one. If I don't like something and I see what you're doing and I done talked to you a gazillion times and you keep doing the same thing after I done told you a gazillion and one times you disrespecting me. I done told you to stop disrespecting me. I done told you to stop wearing that short dress. I done told you you can't have no bunch of men as friends. I done told you that, you blowing through the money. You being too reckless. You being too careless. You setting me back for the things that I'm trying to accomplish. And you don't want to listen? Alright, cool. You're fired. There's two things in life that money can't buy. Love and loyalty. And I love myself too much to allow you to play with me. And I'm too loyal to my vision and the path that God done carved out for me to allow you to distract me and take me off focus. So you think that just because I can't see you, that I don't know what you're doing. When the best way to see you is not to see you. And if you disloyal to me and I can't trust you and you disrespectful and you showing me that you're a liability and not an asset, your ass got to go.